Okay, this video is for any teachers who are getting ready to begin Unit 1, Week 1 in ConnectEd Wonders. I want to show you how to get your calendar all set up so that way it's accurate from day one. And if you already tried doing this, or if you set it up for a different date or anything, I'll also be talking a little bit about how to correct it if it's already wrong. But for this video, I'm going to actually be setting it up with the whole initialization. So if you haven't even gone into your teacher's edition, this is what it's going to look like. But again, I can hopefully answer any questions you may have during this video, regardless of what you have set up so far. The first thing, let's go into your teacher edition from your ConnectEd dashboard. If you need a reminder about how to get logged into ConnectEd, shoot me an email. I'd be happy to help you out or reset your password or do whatever you need to get access to your account. You do have the option to choose your first teaching day here, but you have to remember that ConnectEd Wonders does have Unit 0, which is back to school stuff that you may or may not be doing. So if you want to begin Unit 1, Week 1 on the 11th of September, for example, choosing the 11th here would not do that because that's going to put Unit 0 here. So if you're setting this up for the first time, choose a date that's a little bit in the past. I'm going to use Friday, September 1st as this example here because I do want to have something that I have to fix later. You don't need to select anything here. You can just choose next. This is a verification screen showing you holidays, things like that. You can just bypass it by clicking Save at the bottom. Give it a second to load your dashboard here. And now we can see here, welcome to Unit 0, Week 1. Let's go into the calendar to make sure that we're good to go, or to make the corrections to make sure that Unit 1, Week 1 falls on the day that you actually plan on starting it. So click Plan. And from here, click the Calendar tab. Okay, so here we see Unit 0, Week 1 begins on September 1st, just like I told it to, but Unit 1, Week 1 is beginning on the 18th of September, which is not correct. So what we want to do here is let's push this thing back. So I'm going to take Unit 0, Week 2 begins on the 11th. I'm actually just going to tell it to delete that entire lesson block, and then everything will fall backward in place, putting Unit 1, Week 1 right where I want it to go. But now let's say that it was off by a day or something. I'm going to expand Unit 0, Week 1 here. See if it'll let me. Looks like it's thinking. Oh, there we go. I'm going to add a day here just to make Unit 0, Week 1 an extra day long. So you can see here, Unit 1, Week 1 shows beginning on Tuesday, which let's say I don't want that. I can go to the day before it, click that little down arrow, and then I don't want to delete the entire lesson block. I'm going to condense it. I want to shrink it by a day. And I can click day 6 to unhighlight it, choose OK. And then everything will back up one space. So hopefully you don't have too much to fix here, but removing entire lesson blocks does a big change to your calendar. So you might want to be careful with how you do that. But just removing the Unit 0 lessons might actually help or save you some time. But you can also expand or condense one day at a time to kind of push things into place where they need to go. Another thing you can do is to add non-teaching days. You can go to any day on your calendar, hit the down arrow, and then select the non-teaching day. If I added a non-teaching day on the 7th, it would push everything after that forward by one day. You can even add a couple non-teaching days in a row just to kind of shimmy your calendar lessons to where they need to fall. So after you try that, if you have issues still, or you just can't get it no matter how hard you try, you could let me know and I can help you out with that. One other thing, if you accidentally delete an entire lesson block and you want to get it back, there is a little restore button here where you can check boxes and then restore entire lesson blocks. So if you make any huge mistakes, you can undo them there. But yeah, email me if you need any help with this, and hopefully this will help you out. The benefits of having your calendar all up to date is that on your main screen, all of the information will be accurate and current. So if you are on Unit 1, Week 1, the launch presentation button will launch the correct presentation. Kids, when they log in, when they click this week's reads, it will be the current books that match with the unit and week that you're on. So it's really important to keep that up to date. It's just very beneficial to both you and the students. Let me know if you need any help. Thank you.